Hey budget dreamers, welcome to my channel. My name is Judy and this is Celestial Budgets. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You are so welcome and so appreciated, and your support means the world to me. Today we are finally going to be stuffing the bonus money that I have allotted to my sinking funds. I'm really excited to do that. It's been a long time coming. I thank you all so much for your patience, and we'll go ahead and get started. Come on. As you can see, I have already set the money aside and have it situated, but let's go ahead and count it. So today we will be cash stuffing a total of $1,565. I do have a $500 placeholder here, but we are only going to count this as $200. I'm doing a placeholder swap in one of my envelopes, and this will take the place of the existing placeholders in addition to the money that I have transferred over to this account. So 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1100, 1150, 12, 1250, 13, 1320, 40, 60, 80, 14, 1420, 40, 60, 80, 1500, 1510, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. So $1,565 is what we're going to be working with, including the placeholders. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I have allotted $50 to the birthday envelope. My daughter and I both have birthdays coming up in May, but this money is mostly for her. She says she doesn't really want any gifts this year. She just wants a party to celebrate with her friends. So we'll see how much I can save up for that and get that accomplished for her. So let's go ahead and set the $50 in here. Birthdays is currently empty and it will have $50. Next, we are adding $80 to my car fund. Currently, there's already $20 in here, so let's go ahead and pull this out and add the money. So 50, 70, and 80. Let's count it out. 50, 70, 90, and 100. And for the sake of time, I've already filled out my trackers and updated them prior to this video so that I could save some time and not take up too much time updating the trackers. Next, I've allotted $15 to coffee. This is for my Nespresso pods. I try to cash stuff in here about $35. That's how much you have to spend in order to get free shipping, and I'm not about paying $7, $8, $9, $10 for shipping some coffee pods. So $35 is the minimum order for free shipping, and that's how much we have. So 20, 30, and 35. Next, I had allotted $300 for electronics. Now, this money is already spent. I decided to go to the Apple store and purchase a keyboard that attaches to my iPad to make editing these videos a lot easier. I was trying to do it with just my iPad and my Apple Pencil, and it wasn't working out for me. So I made the decision to go ahead and purchase a keyboard attachment for my iPad. At first, I wanted to get an iMac. I've been wanting an iMac, which is their desktop computer, for a couple of years now, ever since they came out with that beautiful purple one. And I talked to Liz and Les, and it was just, I don't need an iMac. The keyboard would suffice me. I spent $300 as opposed to $2,000, so I thought that was a good compromise. So I had allotted $300 for electronics. We're not stuffing that. That's spent. Next is gifts. I've allotted $50 to gifts. Now, I had allotted this money prior to my daughter letting me know that she didn't really want any presents. She just wanted a party. So whatever is here by the time that time comes, I'll probably just go ahead and pull out what's in birthdays and the gifts envelope and use that to cover the funds for her party. So gifts has 50. Next, I've allotted $20 to holidays. Easter's coming up, so I wanted to make sure that I have some funds in here for Easter baskets, or giving money to my children, whatever their choice is. Currently there was 20. I've added 20, so now there is 40. And that is the end of this binder. Okay, next I've allotted $30 to my kids. I have 3 kids, so $10 per kid. So 20, 30, and then there will currently be $30 in my kids' envelope. Oopsie, let me fix that. Next, I've allotted $10 for my mother. Mother's Day is coming up in May. My mother currently lives in Florida, but she has plans to come up here in May for my birthday and my daughter's birthday and Mother's Day, of course. So I want to save up a little bit of money to take her out to eat, whether it be a lunch or a dinner, maybe get her an Amazon gift card. She is ecstatic whenever she gets an Amazon gift card. So $10 to my mother, and there's $10 in this envelope. Next, I've allotted $20 to my motorcycle. There's currently already $80 in here. Now this $80 is to cover the inspection that's due this month and the registration that's due next month. So anything extra that I put in here between now and June would be to cover the personal property taxes on the motorcycle. So we've added 20. There should be 100 that's counted out. 50, 70, 90, and 100. Perfect. Next, I have allotted $20 to pets. I have two dogs, a boxer named Luna and a chihuahua named Bells, and a hamster named Lilith. So this money is just to cover their expenses, pet food for the dogs, or paper food, treats, snacks, that sort of thing for not only the dogs but the hamster as well. There was $30 in here. I've added 20, so there should be 50, 20, 40, and $50. Perfect. I allotted $70 to romance. My husband and I are coming up on a 14-year anniversary on April 1st. So I just wanted to add a little bit of money in here to get him an anniversary present. He's already told me what he wants for the anniversary present. My husband also has a motorcycle, so he has asked me to buy him some parts that he wants to make adjustments to his motorcycle with. So we added 70. There was previously 30. There should be 100. 50, 70, 90, 100. Perfect. Next, I've allotted $20 to self-care. And this fund is to help cover the beauty expenses for my daughter for her ring dance next month. Hair, mani-pedi, possibly makeup. I haven't mentioned that before, but I'm not talented when it comes to doing makeup, and neither is she. So we may have to pay somebody to help us, get her makeup done for the dance. So there was previously 30. I've added 20. There's now 50. Next, I had allotted $270 for travel, but as I mentioned in the previous video, this money is already spent. I have a trip coming up in June to go to Florida to see my niece graduate high school. So that money was to pay for the plane ticket to Florida. I put it on my credit card to get the cash back. Once my bonus posted and that charge posted to my credit card, I went ahead and paid it off. So that money is already spent and paid off. So in total, we allotted $955 to this set of sinking funds between these two binders. Next, we are going to go with what I call my intentional living binder. The reason why I call this my intentional living binder is because I'm a huge fan of Kristen from Intentional Living and a big fan of the mystery envelopes that she releases every month. So every envelope in here is from Kristen and Intentional Living. It is a mystery envelope that she has released throughout the last several months. So that's why I call this my Intentional Living binder. So first and foremost, we are going to add $40 to Becky. As I explained in a previous video, Becky is a very dear friend of mine. She's my youngest son's godmother, and she keeps him occasionally, like for spring break or a couple of weeks here and there in the summer during summer vacation. So I like to save up money to give her to help cover the expenses of having my son, food, entertainment, transportation, whatever the case may be. So let's go ahead and add the 40. There was previously $360 in here, and with that $40, there should be an even $400. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, and 400. Perfect. Next, we are going to add $200 to my buffer account. I'm actually going to utilize these two placeholders. I received these two placeholders as a giveaway. I won Lacey from Mojo's Money, her 200 subscriber giveaway. I won that. So it came with this beautiful cash tray from Budget with Free, I believe is the name, in addition to some of the placeholders with Mojo listed on there. So this $200 is going to represent the $200 that I have left in my checking account as my buffer. And there's $200. Next, we are going to add $230 to my debt envelope. There's currently $70 in here. With the $230 that we're adding, that should bring us up to an even 300. Yes, 300. 200, 220, and 230. Oh, perfect. So let's count it out. 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 290, and 300. Perfect. And this is the last envelope that we're stuffing in here. Yes, it is. So let's move on to the next one. This beautiful binder I got from Princess Budgets. It is her resin and rose infused binder. I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So we are going to go all the way to the back to our taxes envelope. And this is where that $500 placeholder comes in. So I allotted $200 to taxes. With the $200 that I have added, there should be a total of $1,580 in this envelope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these two placeholders that I have here for $300 and replace it with this $500 placeholder. So in total, we have $1,500, $550, $570, and $580. And last but not least, we're going to go into my, what I call my family savings binder. Myself, my 3 kids, and my husband, we each have an envelope in here that I like to put money into occasionally when I have the opportunity. And I've allotted $100 to each person. So first is my oldest son, Carlos. He's getting $100. There should be $600. This $500 is in a high yield savings account, earning interest, and we have $100 in cash. Same with my daughter, Elisa. We're going to add $100. There is a $500 placeholder to signify the $500 I have for her in this high yield savings account, $100 in cash, and her lucky $2 bill. She gave it to me for safekeeping, so I keep it in her envelope. Next is my youngest son, Cole. We are also adding $100 in here. So in total, he should also have $600, $500 in the bank, $100 in cash. Next is my husband's envelope. Currently, he has $10 in here. We're adding 100, so he will have $110. And last but not least, my envelope. I also have $10 in here. These $2 bills that I have here have been gifted to me by my husband, whether he's found them or he's received them in his paycheck. But whenever he gets these kinds of bills, he gives them to me because I know he knows that I'll appreciate them. So $100 for my husband, and he will have $100 for myself, and I will have $110. I don't count the $2 bills. Why do I have an extra $10 bill here? What did I do? I need to look into that. I'm not sure where that $10 came from, and if I figure it out, I'll be sure to include where this money was supposed to go to. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate your support. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please feel free to leave them down below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to keep on dreaming. Bye-bye.